Again, I forgot to start filming because I have these ideas that go into my head, and then I start doing them and forget to put the camera on. So what I'm doing is cutting it up to fit me because it's a men's shirt. I need to first widen it because it's a large and I'm an extra large. So I have undone the neckline here, or across the back here, just a little bit, because what I want to do is widen it like this. So I've cut all down here, just in a straight line, and opened it up, and I have ironed back a hem. And what I'm going to do is I'll cut this from another shirt, so it's exactly the same color. You don't need to use the same color, of course. And I'm going to slot this in under here. But what I'm going to do is do it like that. And then I'm going to leave these as wide as possible. And what I will do is tuck this, because I've hemmed it, as you know. I haven't sewn it yet, but I'm going to tuck this back into the unpicked shoulder back here, or back up seam, whatever you call it. And I'm going to sew across there, obviously, but I'm going to pin all this in as wide as possible. And then I'm going to sew it in, and hopefully it will fit me around the hips. Doesn't matter if it's longer like this, because you're going to hem it afterwards, because I've cut the bottom of the shirt off anyway, so that I can add a straight length, because you know, men's shirts, you're usually curved at the bottom. I've cut all that off. And so now it's too short for me. So what I'm going to do is add length from this second shirt and put it on the bottom. Now you can just add any color that goes with your original color. You don't have to stick to the same shirt. So if you get two shirts that look great together, use that, cut that shirt up and use that if you need to make them bigger. If you don't need to make them bigger, that's fine. But I have hips and legs, and bum. So I need to make mine bigger. I have now put the insert in, as you can see here. And now I'm going to just level it off on the bottom. I'm going to take this collar off because I'm going to make a stand-up collar from the material I took off the bottom of the shirt. Once I'd taken the rounded edge off the shirt, I cut a 3.5 inch band off, which is not that one, which is here. And what I'm going to do is double it over like this and pin it, and then iron it, and then I'm going to put it back into the collar and make a pleated stand-up collar. So just make sure that you don't catch your material when you're doing this. What you need to do with this band before you make it into a collar is find the center of it as well. So just fold it in two like this. And that center now becomes your center of your collar. So I've actually marked a center line here anyway because I was taking the back out. So this is the center line here. So the center line of the collar, which is where I've put this fold, will need to go where that little pen mark is, so that you get the pleat evenly on both sides. Now I've sunk this in about half the length of the actual width of it, and then I will carry on doing the pleats. So as you can see, I have now gathered this collar in pleats, and now I'm going to put it into here. So I've got my marker here for center back seam, which is the pink one here. So I need to line it up with my marker in here. And for this, I'm going to push it down quite far because I don't want it as high as some people do it. And then I'm going to pin it in. This is what it looks like when it's fixed back in. I haven't sewn it yet, as you can see. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to overlock it so that it doesn't fray. This is the piece that I put in to make the shirt bigger. I'm just going to overlock it and cut it, and it'll look a lot neater than it does at the moment. This is what I have left from the second shirt. This is where I cut the panel out for the back, and I'm going to use this section, the front sections on both sides, to lengthen the actual shirt. So I've now stitched this together. I've stitched 3 of them together because I think that's going to be enough, and I've overlocked them as well. So I'm going to start putting these on the hem now. So I need to get the midline of the insert that I put in. Okay, so that is the midline of it. And if I get the middle one of these, that's the midline of that as well. Middle line of that and my midline of that. So those two can go together. So I'm going to pin this all on and sew it. Hi, I'm here to show you the end result, and this is it. So it's a women's shirt from a men's shirt. You can see the detail in the collar. I don't like to close top buttons because I don't like anything on my neck like that, but that's the detail of the collar, and that's the side view, and this is the back insert that I did all the way up to the neckline, and this is the length that I put on it as well because it was a bit short for me, and it's great. I've tamed it with one of my baggy skirts. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe if you're on YouTube, and comment, and on Facebook and YouTube, just comment and like and all those things. It helps me keep the channel going, and it helps me keep sewing and upcycling